Folks, an insanely common question that I get asked almost daily is how do I get a bigger deadlift? People come up to me on the streets, they shake me, they beg me for the answer. Well, guess what? Today I'm going to give you that answer, and it's really simple. It's going to be a lot easier than you think. People add in a lot of accessories, they change their programming, but if you do this one thing, I guarantee you, your deadlift will explode. But before I tell you, I'm going to show you these two clips, and I want to see if you can figure it out for yourself. First and foremost, we've got a clip of me training from about a year ago, and next we have a clip of me training from last month. Both doing the conventional deadlift, but as you can see clearly, there's something really different. Did you catch it? That's right, I am pausing between my reps. If you got it, good job. If you didn't, well, you're watching the video, so you're gonna figure it out anyway. I see people constantly making this mistake, especially in conventional gyms. They're using touch and go deadlifts unintentionally. Now, the touch and go deadlift can be a great accessory movement, but if you're doing it during your competition style deadlift, you are leaving progress on the table. Now, in the past year, my deadlift has increased by over 60 pounds. And obviously some different training styles and some nutrition have played a factor in that, but I really think that adding this pause in between each rep has helped me immensely. Now, I'd say there are two main reasons to implement a pause in between each rep of your deadlift. One has to do with technique and the other has to do with strength and hypertrophy. In the deadlift, it is imperative that you are creating as much tension as you can in the hips, hamstrings, and the back before you go for the pull. Now, obviously you're gonna do this before your first rep, but let's say you're doing a set of 5. Imagine that you're doing touch and go style reps. Rep number 1, you're gonna create a lot of tension in the hips and hamstrings. You're gonna have a solid upper back and you're gonna go for your pull. But then as you're bouncing off the floor, you may not be giving yourself enough time to create that tension to refine your technique. So basically you're getting 1 solid rep and 4 kind of meh reps in terms of technique. As you get more technically proficient in the lift, the strength will follow suit. So you have to utilize the time given to you. Let's say you deadlift once a week and you're deadlifting 3 by 5, so 3 sets of 5. If you're only dead stop deadlifting on rep number 1, that is 3 solid technique reps out of a possible 15. Imagine how much better you could get if you were using all of those 15 reps to refine your technique, to create solid tension at the beginning of the lift. Now, obviously technique-wise, touch and go deadlifts are gonna set you back a little bit, but you may be saying, hey, I'm still getting some strength and some hypertrophy benefit from touch and go. I'm still lifting the weight, obviously. You may be right, you are getting a little bit of benefit, but imagine how much better it could be if you are pulling from a dead stop from the floor without any bounce. Every time that you bounce off of the floor, you're basically starting your pull from mid-shin, maybe a little bit lower, but still, you're not using your full range of motion. There's a reason people employ deficit deadlifts. They want to increase the range of motion because that is going to provide them with a better hypertrophic stimulus. That is going to help them get stronger. So why then would you continue to touch and go off the floor and basically shorten your range of motion when your goal is to get stronger and to build more hypertrophy in the glutes and the hamstrings? It just makes more sense to pull from a dead stop, to utilize the full range of motion and get the most out of the lift. It pains me to see people banging their head against their program saying, how many more deadlift accessories do I have to do to get stronger at the deadlift, when this one little change could really help them a bunch. So I beg of you, people, please give this a shot. And if you do, let me know down in the comments how it goes for you. If you have any questions on dead stop deadlifting, touch and go deadlifting, programming at all, hit me up in the comments. All right, friends, now that we've gotten your deadlift taken care of, click right over here to figure out how to get your squat as massive as possible. Until next time, get strong and stay strong. Peace.